Now I'm going to talk about how to make negative statements in Turkish using the verb to be. We're going to use the same personal suffixes that we learned to make affirmative or positive statements in Turkish using the verb to be. Let's take a look. Let's say we wanted to say, I am a doctor, a positive statement. Ben doktorum. We chose our personal suffix from the first person singular according to vowel harmony. But what if we want to say, I am not a doctor? We start with the same ingredients. The optional ben, I, doktor, Turkish word for doctor, and then we add the Turkish word for not, değil. Değil. But we want to say, I am not a doctor. So we need to add the first person, singular, personal suffix. First person, singular. Vowel harmony tells us that because of the I in değil, we're going to choose im. Ben doktor değilim. I am not a doctor. Let's look at the second person. You, singular or informal, are not a doctor. Sen, optional. Doktor değil. Sin. Again, we're choosing sin because of vowel harmony with değil. Değil, sin. If we want to say he or she is not a doctor, we have to use the personal pronoun, remember, o. And then we simply say, o doktor değil. And because we don't have a personal suffix that we're going to use, we're all set on that. O doktor değil. He or she is not a doctor. Let's look at the plural. Optional, biz, we, doktor. See, the noun is not changing. Biz doktor değil is. Biz doktor değiliz. We are not doctors. And you may be noticing that because we're attaching the personal suffixes not to the noun or adjective, but to değil, the word for not, vowel harmony is less tricky here because you just have to remember which suffixes harmonize with değil. So, değilim, değilsin, going to remain the same regardless of the vowels in the noun. Let's go back to our plurals. Siz, you plural or you formal. Doktor değil, değilsiniz. And finally, onlar, they, and remember you do have to say the pronoun, the personal pronoun in the third person. They, doktor değil. Now that's sufficient. Onlar doktor değil, they are not doctors. That's perfectly grammatically correct. If you want to emphasize the plurality of it, you can choose to add the ordinary Turkish plural suffix, the same that you would use on any noun. You can have ler or lar because it's attaching to değil, vowel harmony, two-way vowel harmony, tells us it's going to be ler. So onlar doktor değiller. They are not doctors.